Personally, I think the idea of things staying the same forever is quite beautiful. But alas, that is simply not the way the world works.
Ada suaranya gak sih? Atau ada? Oh, oh ada. Kita menyelesaikan mimpi. Ganti party deh. Oh nggak bisa. Nah, habis itu ke sini. Oh ini deh. Laptop. Yang saran ke gimana kabarnya? Wahnya lancar kan? Rekodnya muncul. Suara aku nih antara kurang suara sama kurang deket deh. Aku mencoba mendengarkan suara aku pakai apa? Pakai HP satunya. Kayak ya ada muncul cuma kayak kurang gitu loh, kurang jelas mungkin ya. Oh, masih nanti jam 1 kak. Maksudnya tinggal ngumpulin aja. Oh, oke oke. Semangat ya, UAS-nya ya. Semoga dapat nilai bagus. Amin. Mana ya? Sekarang aku mau daily mission. Hmm, Ya salah pasti, ya udahlah ya.
Get with me. The night is full. Cold. Mine's a command.
Halo Pak Kuki, selamat datang di channel aku. Makasih udah mampir.
Real bad. You play. You're up. Go get him, you. Stars, shine for me.
Viral kah hari ini?
Not now.
Ya apa ya?
I'll settle this. Our bond is strong.
Tapi gak usah berharap ya, apa spiralnya ya. Aku rasa ya mentok-mentok di 11.3. Nggak ada sampai lebih deh, kurasa ya. Soalnya aku nggak jago mekanik gitu. Kalau karakterku bagus, cuma ya mekanikku kan kurang, jadi ya begitu deh.
The show begins.
Kayak spiral gas ya, bolehlah dicobalah. Asal lanjut quest yang kemarin.
Dissipate. Stay put.
Boleh itu dicoba dulu spiralnya, tapi kalau nggak sampai 12.3 ya udah ya. Cukup banget aku tuh. Balik sih, bentar, salah party. Hmm, ya boleh deh. Medok, medok ta. Iya, banyak yang bilang suara aku medok. Cuma ya sudah lah ya. Emang lahir di Jawa sudah 20 tahun lebih ya, jadi beginilah suaranya. Jadi ya mau gimana.
Stabilize.
Nanti kalau
Grow, grow, grow.
kalau ada arti yang nggak tahu tanya aja, atau aku ceplosan pakai bahasa Jawa, jadi aku coba pakai bahasa Indonesia gitu.
Here. I'll uproot you.
Oh iya, ini belum selesai di sini. Udah aku tinggal. Ya gitu deh. Gak apa-apa, aku paham kak. Oh, kan kak Puki yang paham. Yang lain gak paham nanti. Kasihan. Tapi aku mencoba untuk apa ya, live streamnya pakai bahasa Indonesia. Begitu. Kopi tuh berakhir. Salah ya? Perlalu pencet apa sih? Udah. Setelah taruh kopi. Diminum ya, semoga enak. Tuh. Aku mau ke sini.
Astra Abyssos. Thank you for completing today. Add Astra Abyssos.
Favorit ya. Can you see? Soalnya pas pertama main aku dapetnya can you gitu. Jadi sampai sekarang pakainya can you. Cuma lagi nggak kepake. Kalau kan juga nggak punya Amos, sedih. Nggak dikasih-kasih soalnya. Kalau karakter favoritnya Kak Kuki apa? Wah, susah Amos, tapi kalau red off berdoa aja. Kalau dapetnya Amos, oh ya sih susah sih. Apalagi senjata ya, kayak nggak usah berharap gitu loh. Jadi Ganjuku tuh pakai senjatanya Line kalau nggak salah. Yang gambarannya Linet itu loh, nggak pakai ini. Jadinya jadinya Ayaka, Yelan, B4 barusan Severius. Oh, punyamu. B5. Ya itu bagus sih. Cepros aku nggak dapet deh. Atau dapet ya? Susah itu Cepros kemarin. Aku nggak dikasih. WK. Teori nggak berharap. Iya, kalau berharap malah nggak dikasih-kasih. Sedih ya. Oh, hmm. Kita coba spell ABC. Ini ya. Oh, bisa ya. Favorit sih. Ya yang bawah nggak ada ini, nggak ada api. Harusnya utuh ya. Ya sudahlah. Aku tak keluar lagi. Aku juga kemarin gacha Ceprus kalau untuk ulang. Oh ya ampun. Emang Ceprusmu C berapa? Oh ada Ceprus ya? Iya aku nggak dapet Ceprus deh. Nggak ada. Oh, sudah PT 60 rasanya ya. Makanya aku udah gak mencoba untuk gacha lagi. Kalau gacha takutnya B5-nya yang pulang. Mana ya? Di spam banget. Sarah juga nggak dapet. Oh, waduh. Bandit tuh berarti udah jam 6 berarti ya. Sepuluh, 11, 12. Iya, sekitar aku udah PT 60. Oh, ini 11. Wah, gila. Aku jadi kamu sedih sih. Ya ampun. Semoga nanti di next gacha nggak di spam banget lagi ya. Tapi B5 nggak ada yang pulang kan ya kalau PT-nya 74.
There is no escape.
Let
Another
me
test
read you a
subject.
verse. Rain outline.
Everybody stand back.
Eat this! At the frying pan.
Illusion shattered. Now you shall perish. There is no escape.
Fairy.
Rain cutter. Huh?
To the fairy.
Untungnya nggak ada WKWK dan off juga sih. Tapi pengen gacain aja tadi si Yun. Oh, mau bangang? Gacha aja kak.
Let's get down to
Kalau emang
business.
set off. Kalau dapet kan
I will
lumayan.
have order.
Time to shine. Strike a pose.
Gotcha. Here comes the catch.
Another test subject.
Kok sudah cepet banget ini? Itu beneran favorit nggak ya? Iya, semoga menang red off. Kalah ya sudah. Iya betul sekali. Prinsip kan nggak butuh. Biasanya kalau nggak butuh tuh dikasih.
Illusion shattered.
I'm going in. You're toast. Goba, get them.
Inazuma shines eternal.
Another test subject.
There is no escape. Insolent.
Let me read you a verse.
Everybody stand back. Hey, yeah. Nice and spicy.
Illusion shattered.
Oh,
Gather.
Let my name echo in song.
Quietly now. Things are about to get dicey.
Nato dulu pingin aku simulacra sampai 2/2. Anjir, emang nih game, ya ampun. Aku jadi kamu sedih sih. Terus akhirnya nggak pulang itu aku hanya buat jalan kan.
No, my sword! Rain outlines your fate.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
Witness the power of the one.
Shine down. Now you shall perish.
Oh iya, udah ketiga.
Illusion shattered.
Oh.
At the frying pan, into the fire. Yours.
No, my sword! Rain outlines your fate.
Shine down.
Oh,
Mercy.
nggak pulang. Wih, sama sekali tuh. Soalnya 2 dapat 2/2. Main 1 bener hilang. Ya ampun. Sedih
Stabilize.
sekali.
Here comes the catch.
Let the world collide.
Lokasiku masih jelek nggak sih ya? Sorry guys. Pada musuh. Efek hydro. Musuhnya gimana ya? Waduh. Boleh sih langsung ke atas ya. Terus jangan yang mana ya? Perasaan aku tuh punya ini loh sebelahan. Terus tapi sama gitu deh. Udah lah. Aku sambil siap-siap dulu kak. Oke kak Rangga, siap-siap aja nanti. Kalau nggak siap-siap telat nanti. Indigo kumat. Pakai ini ya Indihome ya? Aku juga pakai Indihome ini. Kadang suka hilang-hilangan sinyalnya.
Gather.
Shower me with praise. Let my
deluge. Don't get careless.
Let the world collide!
Cascade.
Uphill battle.
Eat this!
Clouds high. The birds call.
Positions.
Yeah. All eyes on me.
Dia hilang-hilangan kayak doi. Kasihan. Jadi kasih kabar kah? Semangatlah mengejar doi. Ya ampun.
Wait, hear me.
The depths beckon. This is order. Be still.
Let mine echo in song!
Stabilize. Cascade. Gather. Be still.
BTW, dirimu Jawa di mana? Oh, aku Jawa di Surabaya, di Jawa Timur.
With all my strength, allow me!
Aku ki asli mana?
That hurts. The wind knows me.
Taurus, bring refuge!
One with nature.
Boba, get them! First and rebuild!
As one with wind and cloud. The wind knows me.
You're toast! Nice and spicy! Positions!
One with nature.
Oh, Jawa Tengah. Oh, oke.
Clouds high.
Di sana hujan nggak? Soalnya di Surabaya tuh kayak panas banget gitu loh. Terus hujannya cuma seminggu 4 gak sampai 5. Syukur-syukur sih 6 kali. Kok itu kenapa Nilo main sama siang nih? Wah, harusnya mainnya sama ini ya, itu kan Haide ya. Mohon maaf ini mas. Soalnya yang biasa main akunku buat sepeda bukan aku. Tapi ini udah lantai 10 ruangan 3, gak kerasa.
Your journey ends here, Lord of Sand. Your sacrifice is ready. Let's test now. I will have order.
Barbados, guide us.
Oh terang.
The golden slumber.
Panas banget ya di sana berarti ya. Sama di Surabaya ya panas. Panas banget. Bete. Musim hujannya nggak niat.
The wind knows me.
Right, Pip. Into the...
Fallen leaves, adorn my night. Into the wind.
Eat this! Nice and spicy.
Ya gitulah kalau
This dance is
apa
for you.
namanya kurang
Go
tahu
straight. Yeah.
soalnya kadang aku muter-muter aja udah, yang penting apa ya, masuk di buff tambahannya supaya lebih. Yang penting dapat primonya. Hihi, dapat primo. Kalau aku ke kamu niat kok. Wih, bagus bagus. Gombalannya bagus. Mana? Let's electrify. Hydro. Nah, ini mainnya sama Naida kali ya. Tapi kok ada ini ya? Ada ayam sayur ya? Aku bingung. Bener primo. Betul itu. Tidak peduli aku pakai timnya apa. Yang penting bisa 11-3 full star. Nanti 12-3-nya bukan aku yang main. Bentar, mikir. Ini Huto bisa pakai Nahida nggak ya bawahnya ya? Ada aja ini, ya ampun. Oh, ya ya, gini aja boleh nggak ya? Yang penting 11-3 ya. Ih. Hmm. Ini. Terus ini. Hmm. Ini aja. Kalau aku tahu apa Sincu ya Lan. Aku pengen coba pakai Raida. nanti nanti deh habis ini. Kalau bukan kalau ya. Kalau ini sudah. Adanya Naida, Nilo, Prina, ya ya. Iya harusnya gitu ya. Ya ini deh. Aku udah jarang spiral ini.
One with nature, as one with wind and cloud.
Time to shine. Let's move out.
The wind knows me. Fallen leaves, adorn my night. Into the wind.
Torn to oblivion. There is no escape.
The wind knows me.
Billowing surge. Hold the line.
Entah bening. Loh, aku bingung. Ya udah, kita coba ini aja deh. Ini ada Yao sih, untungnya ada Yao.
Gather.
Make yourselves at home. I see everything. You, Glenn.
Salah
This
pasti
may
ya.
hurt a little.
Stabilize.
Ini nih, soalnya aku nggak terlalu banyak mekanik ini.
The Temple of Wisdom. Committed to memory.
This is order. Solidify.
Grow. Hey, go away. Stay put.
Hutau sehat ya, ternyata ya. Ampun, sorry Hutau.
Go.
Stabilize.
You, Blade. You're up. Yeah, this may hurt a little. Higher, hands on fire.
Berhasil kah? Oh, berhasil. Bantuin. Ya, selalu tersembuhkan Hutaunya. Apa itu? BTW, sekarang kerja, kuliah, atau pengacara seperti kalian. Aku ini sih, aku kuliah. Terus kadang bantu papa mama gitu kan, kerjaannya gitu. Nanti bantunya pas lagi nggak live stream gitu
Shine
loh.
down
Ini mumpung lagi musim
into the wind.
libur
one with
Natal,
wind and
jadi
cloud.
aku bisa
Allow me.
apa ya, live stream gitu loh, gitu.
One with nature.
Let the world collide. How
Kamu
dare
jangan
you?
mati.
Shower me with praise. Taurus, bring refuge. Rusty, leave him. A brash.
Illusion shattered.
Iya gitu kenapa ada kita mencoba untuk menyelesaikan 11-3. Asik.
Don't be
Kalau aku
scared.
nggak hebat-hebat banget ya, mohon maaf.
Committed to memory. Stay put. Go. You away. This may hurt.
Stabilize. I will have order.
The Temple of Wisdom. Don't be scared.
Gather.
Tahu aku sehat banget ya, ya ampun, aku tahu.
This is order.
Ini bagian 2 ini guys.
Stay put.
Udah jangan di healing terus, ya ampun. Cerita apa dia?
Share my knowledge. Everyone hold hands. Higher, hands on fire.
I will have order. Stabilize.
Committed to memory. You, Blade, you're up. This may hurt a little.
Ngumpulin setar. Ganti sekelasnya aja. Tapi nggak ini, tapi kalau 12-3 tuh nggak apa ya, gak bisa full star sih aku sih. Soalnya nggak sehebat itu mekanik aku.
Shine down.
Hold the line. Let my name echo in song.
Fallen leaves, adorn my night.
Covenant of the deep.
Kok keluar ya? Aku belum itu. Ya belum. Nah, aku butuh ini. Mana ini?
Gather!
Ready, go! See? Make yourselves at home. Grow, grow, grow.
Stabilize! Order guide you!
Stay put. Start over. The Temple of Wisdom. Committed to memory. Hey, now what? This may hurt a little.
Solidify! This is order! Stabilize!
Make yourselves at home. Committed to memory. Grow, grow, grow. Higher, higher, dance like fire.
Nggak aktif sih hutaunya sih. Hutau sehat tungguan.
Yeah. Don't be scared. Ready, go.
Yeah! Gather!
The Temple of Wisdom. This may hurt. Time to go.
Iya nggak kredit. Coba sih. Kemarin tuh artefakku kok bolak-balik gitu loh. Oke, acak adul. Bentar ya. Lo kok keluar? Bentar. Bentar. Apa itu? Aku nggak bisa sih tanda manifestin nih. Wih, listrik semua ya? Kio bisa loh. Nggak yakin aku. Berapa cuma? Kayaknya kayak tadi aja kali ya. Oh, coba dulu deh. Ini satu, dua. Apa atas sih? Feel kayak seru. Bisa nggak? mencoba untuk benerin artinya di luar, tapi terus ya ganti hewan. Oke oke, dicoba. Bener. Atau tapi bener sih udah aneh. Soalnya kemarin tuh dirubah-rubah itu. Malah berharap banyak gitu Kak David. Iya, selamat datang Kak David di sini. Makasih sudah mampir. Ini kemana ya artefaknya ya? Nanti ya kan. Milan kemarin koprak-koprak juga sih. Mana ya kan? Status 70 tidak. Ya sudah lah, kita coba dulu lah. Nanti kalau nggak bisa aku kasih ke teman aku. Ente bang. Perasaan lebih ente gak David deh. Sampai tantangan ini satu ganti hewan. Oh, yang linknya ganti hewan. Gini udah deh. Ini satu. Terus tadi di atas apa ya? Ini aduh. Ini satu. Bentar ya, aku lupa. Oh, ini udah pokoknya sih. Tadi di atasku apa? Di NT. Malah nyoba-nyobain. Aku lupa di atasku apa. Oh, tapi di atasku tadi jelek sih. Udah deh. Oh, Purina aja ya satunya ya. Purina. Nggak ada Puki kan? Enggak, aku nggak punya Puki. Soalnya gachaku B B4 itu kayak ampas sekali, nggak kayak kakak. Kakak bandetnya udah C11, aku baru C6, dikasih selama 2 tahun ini. Sedih nggak sih?
Grow, grow, grow. Make yourselves a home. Grow. Shower me with praise. Time to shine. Rest and rebuild.
Illusion shattered. Inazuma shines eternal. Shine down.
Share my knowledge. Commit it to memory. Strike a pose. Let my name echo in song. Billowing surge. Hold the line.
There is no escape. Now you shall perish.
The Temple of Wisdom. Rest and rebuild. Let the world collide.
Shine down.
Covenant of the Deep. Just wait here a little.
There is no escape.
Mana yang digajar ya?
Torn to oblivion.
Yang mana sih? Oh ini.
Shine down.
Let my name echo in song. Shower me with praise. Share my knowledge.
Pulang aja deh. Pulang lagi. Oh jarang kesini. Ya udah bawa aku ke sama Kuki ini. Gak mau. Kalau kamu yang dibawa ini sih Metong sih, kasihan. Kasihan. Nggak apa-apa, banyak lagi aja. Soalnya kayak aku tuh bingung. Aku nggak pernah ya. Aku terakhir build Ayaka itu kan sudah lama. Tapi sudah lama aku lupa bosnya itu kayak gimana gitu.
There is no escape.
Hey! The Temple of Wisdom. Strike a pose. Time to shine.
Now you shall perish.
So aku tadi bingung cari monsternya, itu yang perlu di attack yang mana.
Make
Jadi
yourselves a home.
sudah ulang lagi aja nggak apa-apa.
Billowing surge.
Udah ini.
Grow, grow, grow. Let my name echo in song. Shower me with.
There is no escape.
Allow me. Commit it to memory.
Torn to oblivion. Shine down.
Let the world collide. Just wait here a little. Alright, bring refuge. Hold the line.
Maaf ya cupu ya.
Solidify!
Ring cutter. Huh? Things are about to get dicey.
Draw us over.
Stabilize. Order guide you.
Time to act. Body and...
Solidify.
Witness the power of Gugwa.
Busted.
Kok kendor ya?
Gotcha.
Saya ternyata ya.
Rain outlines your fate. Rain cutter. Here comes the catch.
Ini
Time to go.
This is order.
oh pantesan zombie pakai ini. Kayak gitu. Oh. Ya lumayan lah 2. I think nggak ada media buat donasi ya. Nggak ada, belum buat. Channelku kan masih imut-imut kak. Jadi masih step by step gitu. Kenapa aku melihat? Ini kurasa aku aja pengen buat apa ya, media kayak sosial base kayak sih, atau donasi gitu, malah kepingin pas ini subscribernya udah 200 atau 300 gitu loh. Jadi aku kayak masih kepingin ngumpulin orang yang lihat aku dulu baru aku buat media gitu.
Illusion shot.
Share my knowledge. Grow unpopular. Rest and rebuild.
Shine down. Now you shall perish. There is no escape.
Time to shine.
Shine down.
Make yourselves at home. I see everything. This way, pretty. Allow me. Let the world collide. Hey, the Temple of Wisdom. Covenant of the Deep. Uphill battle. Ha!
Jangan nanti kok kami.
Time to shine. Commit to memory. Oh! Make yourselves at home.
Inazuma shines eternal.
Billowing surge.
Oke Bang David, orangnya juga imut nggak? Kepingin tahu ya.
Stabilize.
Huh? Let me read you a verse. Quietly now. Game's up. Fun's over.
Ih, susah banget ya ini.
Solidify.
No, my sword. Rain cutter. Huh? Huh. Here comes the catch.
Gather.
Ini bikin beda juga ya.
No, my sword. Let me read you a verse. Huh? Gotcha. Game's up. Fun's over. Take it easy.
I will have order.
Witness the power of Pugwa. Rain outlines your face. Quietly now. Things are about to get dicey. Cross over.
Masih ada ya ampun.
This
Ya
is order.
mana itu? Mental jangan di aku.
Solidify.
No, my sword. Rain outlines your fate. Here comes the catch. Rain cutter.
Stabilize.
Higher, higher, pants on fire.
Order guide you. Solidify.
Things are about to get dicey. Witness the power of Pugwa. No, my sword.
Enggak ya 300 stick ya. 300 stick aja deh. Malah.
See?
Ah. Bisa ternyata. Kamu nggak bisa 3 bintang. Sorry. Teammates. Aku mau ini sih.
There is no escape. Strike a pose. Let the world collide. Now you shall perish. Under. Oh.
Ya, 12 lebih 11. Oke. Teammates. Semoga nggak clear.
I see everything. The Temple of Wisdom. Time to shine. Someone help me. Hold the line.
Susah ya ternyata.
This may hurt a little. Inazuma shines eternal. Make yourself at home. Hey,
Oh, ini coba.
rest and
Aku
read
nggak pernah lewat monster ini deh. Ini bahannya siapa sih? Ngeselin.
Covenant of the Deep.
Bisa healing nggak? Oh bisa healing. Ya udah ini selesai ku aja ya.
Illusion shattered. Torn to
Kita sampai kasih ya. Mau ke geprek. Iya mati dia. Oh tidak. Dia mati.
Hold the line. This may hurt a little. Share my knowledge. Torrent, bring refuge.
Jadi aku nyerah yang ini sih. Aku bingung.
Commit to memory. Strike a
Ternyata
pose.
ini nggak bisa pakai hydro. Baru tahu aku. Sorry.
Lasts
Udah. Udah cukup. Aduh, nggak bisa. Itu berarti atasnya kalau harusnya es ya, nggak mungkin. Hydro sih pakai ya tadi harusnya ya, yang atas ya. Cuma ya, kayaknya bukan ya. Gak apa-apa deh. Nanti aku minta tolong ini buat battle episode aku. Bisa menyerah aja. Oh. Terus aku gajian. Jadi dan lumayan kalau nggak make. Ini jelek sih. Iya, ente. Kak Luki sudah selesai spiral kah? Atau belum? Aku pengen cari kupu-kupu melayang sih. Lucu soalnya. Kok lucu butuh? Ya ampun, sorry.
It's so nice to de-stress.
Oke, tadi jam 3 pagi. Wah, oh, aku tahu. Oke. Rajin sekali. Aku mau buat drum dance. Oh, ternyata harus menyelesaikan questnya ini. Neville. Aku mau questnya Neville dulu ya. Biar selesai. Ya bisa buka quest Arkon. Kakak sudah selesaiin quest-questnya kah? Atau belum? Aku mau pakai ini, mau pakai ganyu aja. Ganyu, Hanger.
What exactly is teamwork?
Oh, Kokomi deh satu. Nah,
Take heart. Victory will... Next on the agenda... Wait, did I hear that right? Monsieur Nervalet, are you sure you'd like to take over the case yourself?
That's right.
Oh, but why? Technically speaking, cases... Nervalet! Sabine! Hey there! What are you two talking about? Ugh, Traveler and Paimon, please help me. This is completely unprecedented.
Thank you for your concern, but I currently have no such plans. Oh, apologies. I took your question in earnest, but it now...
So, what is it exactly? It sure sounds serious if it's something you've got to investigate.
A Melusine named Kiara received a threat letter.
And then?
That is all the information I have acquired at this stage.
Kok jadi
I have
kepo yang
no
itu ya?
idea why you're so hung
Komen-komen
up
tuh.
over this.
Mhm.
I've checked the schedule in
Bisa nggak?
advance, and it seems
Ada-
like there aren't any
ada
trials
hitam.
today. So, if you insist, I have no objections.
Thank you for understanding.
Bisa nggak ya?
I will leave a note explaining my absence on my desk. I would appreciate it if you could take it to Lady Farina.
Oh nggak bisa ya?
She may have no interest in official
Ini apa nih?
affairs, but
Oh,
standard
ini-
procedure
ini-
dictates that I'm still responsible for
Ini
reporting
nggak
to
ada
her.
mau suami tas.
Yes, understood. I'll come back later and deliver the note to her.
Ini ini kakak moderator tuh mana nih? Buatnya mau isi doang loh ya, apa ini?
Judging from Sadine's reaction, it must be pretty rare for you to investigate stuff personally. What's so...
I cannot tell you just yet, but it
Kakak,
reminded me
kalau
of
gua
certain
tuh
past
harus
events.
adil.
There could be
harus ada
complicated
dua.
conflicts of interest behind all this, so I
Masa
must eliminate
ada
all risks
istri
in
nggak ada
advance.
suami? Pacar kayak kalian.
so secretive?
Nah, buat aja semua
It is
deh.
not my intention to keep you in the dark. Long story short, there
Ngeselin.
were few people I could trust. But I had two subordinates who were exceptionally trustworthy and capable. Carol, a Melusine, and Vautrin, leader of the Special Security.
They must have been amazing people to receive such high praise from you.
Indeed. Unfortunately, the reforms damaged the interests of some. And the more
Aduh.
conservative faction took advantage
Loh,
of Carol's
masih-
identity
aduh,
to
ya
the
ampun.
incident
Kayak
resulted
nanya
in Carol
kenapa,
taking her
buatin.
own life, and Vautrin being
Buatnya buat
exiled.
isi doang loh.
From then on, all
Bete.
Melusines used to live a secluded life away from human society.
Buatin.
I granted their
Mau
wishes when
suami
some
atau
of
nggak
them,
mau
including
pacar
Carol,
gitu.
many common folk believe that I
Minta
share
tolong.
some of them, especially those who hold. I have nothing against them.
Buatnya
It's already
setengah-setengah
happened
aja.
once, and I want to
Ngeselin.
make sure it does not happen again.
Even so, why
Bukan
do you
mau
have to
pacar.
be the one investigating?
Oh ya, sudah tema pacar aja boleh.
There's the guards, the Maréchal Phantom, and the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol. Aren't they more than enough to figure out what's going on?
Based on prior experience, there is a high chance that those who hold hostility towards me do not belong to
Ya,
the same
ditunggu
department.
ya.
The political system
Terima
of Fontaine is
kasih.
relatively complex and involves the interests of multiple different factions. However, since I am technically an outsider in Fontaine, a lot of trouble could be avoided if I personally took on the case.
Outsider? But aren't you the Chief Justice of Fontaine? Why would you be an outsider?
I understand where you are coming from, but there is not necessarily a connection between my responsibilities and how I perceive myself. You know very well about my true identity, and have even met others of my kind in other nations. Even though I was born with a human form, there is a fundamental difference between dragons and humans. Taking on the role of Chief Justice does not make me a part of this community. In fact, the status I was granted has prevented me from forming deeper bonds with others. I have lived in Fontaine for a long time, but I do not belong here. That is why I call myself an outsider. A fish.
Yeah, we have nothing to do with all those organizations anyway. So how about we come with you on your investigation? Let's team up and round up all the bad guys.
That does not sound like a bad idea. I rarely investigate cases on my own, but with professionals like you around, I'm sure it will go a lot smoother.
Paimon's starting to get a little embarrassed. Just leave it to us.
I will write my note of absence right away. Let us depart together once I'm done. Let us go. We should visit Kiara first and try to gain a better understanding of the situation.
Dia feelingnya ganteng.
So Neverlet feels like he doesn't
Masa
truly
dirinya
belong
bukan
here in
dari-
Fontaine, but is that really true? Paimon feels like he has a kind of skewed perspective on a lot of things. Anyway, let's catch up with him first. Paimon's been thinking.
Mana ya? Oh, ini.
But since you're the Hydro Dragon, would a dragon out of water suit you better?
I never thought I'd see him here.
The weather's amazing today.
Kiara,
Monsieur Neuvillette! And you are? Oh, I remember. You're the Traveler and Paimon. I've heard about you. Aww, she's a... Thanks for the compliment. Is there anything I can do for you?
I heard from Sidine that you received a threatening letter.
A threatening letter? Oh, right. I remember now. The letter fell through the crack in my door as I was heading out this morning. It said something about catch, but Sidine told me it was a threatening letter, and that I could be in danger. But...
Have you run into any suspicious-looking people recently?
Suspicious-looking people? What counts as suspicious? Ah! Did you think of something? Nope. I don't remember meeting anyone like that.
Do you still have the letter with you? I want you to show me what it says.
Oh, let's see. Found it.
Now then, get
Dewi pamit
lost.
dulu
If you
ya.
don't leave the
Mau
Maréchaussée
siap-siap
Phantom,
Oh, kakak live
simple
juga.
threat. Neither the
Semangat,
handwriting
Kak,
nor the
live-nya.
content itself reveals
Makasih
anything
sudah
about the
mampir di
writer's
sini.
intentions. We can't
Bye,
rule
bye,
out
bye,
that
bye.
possibility. Since you can't think of anyone suspicious, I will be heading back to the Palais Mammonia to review. Kiara, you should come with us.
Tapi aku mampir deh di
Safer if you
live-nya
stay close
kakak.
by.
Sure. Wait, no. I still have a case to work on. I promised Alof that I'd check on her place later.
But you are being watched right now. Going off on your own could be dangerous.
And that's where we come in to help. We'll stay with Kiara and make sure she's safe. With us around, anyone scheming to hurt Kiara... Thank you, Traveler. Big Sis Paimon. Don't worry, your Big Sis Paimon is super strong.
All right, let us go our separate ways for now. Please take care of Kiara.
We'll take her to a lost place right away. See you around. So, Kiara, how old are you? Let me think. 1, 2, 10? I can't remember. But I remember coming to the Court of Fontaine with Carol and Neuvillette. That must have been a long time ago. Carol? Didn't Neuvillette mention her just now? That was more than 400 years ago. Why would Paimon be a big sister to you? My memory isn't that good. But Carol told me I could address others based on how I feel about them. Paimon feels a lot more grown up than me, so you're a big sis. Huh. Paimon sees. Hey, Traveler, did you hear that? Strange. Paimon felt like someone was following us. Olaf!
Kiara, you're here. Huh? Wait, aren't these two...
Oh, they're the Traveler and Big Sis Paimon.
I thought so. What brings you here? All right, guess I shouldn't have asked.
May I begin inspecting the store as planned?
Of course. Go ahead.
No hazards detected. You've cleared the inspection. That was quick. What were you inspecting? I took a look around the shop. Navilet says that us Melazines have special eyes that can see things people can't. Things like bloodstains. No matter how hard you try to clean them up, we Melazines can see their residual stains for some time. Pretty cool, huh?
All right. Now that you're done inspecting, can we have a chat? Hear me out. I'm planning to release an outfit for children next month and wanted to hire you as my model. Is that okay with you?
Of course! Is there anything I need to do?
Please wait a moment while I take your measurements. The sample should be a perfect fit.
Seems like they get along really well. Huh? What are you looking at? Is there really someone watching us? Shh! Let's sneak over and take a look.
We're way behind schedule. Strange. Why isn't he back yet?
Gotcha! Charlotte, what are you doing here? Oh, wait, don't tell Paimon you're the one who sent Kiara that threatening letter. But you don't seem like the type to...
Threat letter? What threat letter? This is starting to feel like an interrogation. Okay, I'll be straight with you. I don't know the slightest thing about that threat letter you mentioned. I only wanted to follow Monsieur Nouvelette and request an interview with him.
You want to interview him?
That's right. I'm not the only one, you know. Interviewing him is every journalist's dream. But it's not an easy task to accomplish. The Palais Mermonia rarely accepts appointment requests from us, and we never have the chance to interrupt when the court's in session. So imagine how surprised I was seeing him out on the streets today. It seemed like you were investigating something too. The perfect opportunity to whip up an exclusive, don't you think? Of course, I'll make sure to turn in my manuscript to him for review. I have my principles, and I'd never publish an article without the consent of all parties involved.
Yeah, we're doing a secret investigation that can't be made public knowledge.
I see. Well, if you say so, I guess I'll put
Questnya
this matter
lumayan
aside
lama
for
ya
now.
ternyata ya.
What a shame. Chances like this don't come by very often, you know. In exchange, could you tell me what the threat letter is about? I swear I won't tell.
All right, then.
What? Someone's targeting a cute little Melazine?
Shh, not so loud.
It just so happens that I did an interview with Kiara. Last month, in fact. It was well received. I'll ask my colleagues about it. Who knows? We might find something. And don't worry. I know what I'm doing. But I gotta warn you. Even if I keep my lips sealed, others will know eventually. Why? People care a great deal about Monsieur Neuvrelet's each and every move. Some may have already realized that something was up. Besides... Anyway, I'll get going now. Watch yourselves, all right?
Well, that was a nice chat.
What do you think? The design looks pretty good, huh?
I think it's great.
Huh.
Haran, what are you doing here?
Request David kau udah
You
keluarin
just showed up out of nowhere.
untuk
As I
dari
passed by the Palais
Oh, I
Marmonia,
want-
I heard that Neuvillette was investigating a... Technically speaking, he and I are under an employer-employee relationship. It didn't feel right to have my... I
Oh,
happen to have some
betul.
time at the moment, and came to take a
Oke,
look.
ganteng.
I sometimes have my clothes custom...
Oh, Neuvillette sure is lucky to have someone like...
Leave this to me. You should go meet up with Neuvillette.
Okay then, we'll leave Kiara in your hands. Come on, let's go find Neuvillette.
Next on the agenda...
Tapi
Oh,
dulu
you're back.
Kak mau
Is everything all right?
berangkat semangat live-nya. Oh iya, hati-hati di jalan.
To help us protect Kiara.
Semangat juga UAS-nya ya. Bye-bye, Kak
That is good
Ranta.
to hear. I trust her abilities. It looks like Kiara is in good hands.
We thought so too. Well, did you find any leads?
I've been looking over the case records, specifically inspection reports submitted by Kiara and major cases I've judged over the past decade. I've come up with two plans. On one hand, I could start with Kiara and track down the group behind all this step by step. On the other, I could also analyze the conflicting interests of these major cases and confirm my suspicions if there is indeed a mysterious group that bears a grudge against me.
They both sound like pretty solid plans, but can you really finish browsing through all these documents? That's a lot of reading even for Paimon.
Don't worry. I'm a fast reader when it comes to official documents. After all, I have several hundred years of reviewing under my belt.
We'll help you read through them. We have nothing else to do.
Thank you. I will continue looking through the ones piled up on the desk, but feel free to browse through anything else in this room.
Your story. Hai. Tentang kasus suap menyuap. Tentang proposal, oke. Setelah dicatur hubungan, oke. Pendudukan. Oh, habis Terus kita ke... Oh ini kasir nggak sih? Gospina. Oh, tidak menjatuhkan. Oke.
Have you made any progress?
We skimmed through some of them, but there wasn't anything useful. Oh, there's so many documents lying around.
I would love to answer that question, but the truth is I've never made a precise calculation myself. If memory serves me right, there should be at least 100,000 cases. The documents you see are just a small fraction of what's really there.
Whoa, that's a lot. Looks like the work...
That might be how it seems from another's perspective, but trials and official duties are, to me, simply routine. There are many documents here. Take a break if you are tired.
You read Paimon's mind.
All right, let us take a break then.
Even though resting is a part of taking a break, shouldn't we at least talk about something? All the silence is making Paimon feel really odd.
Please pardon my lack of
Paimonnya
consideration.
banyak ngomong.
People rarely come to the
Kalau
Palais
bukan
Mammonia
karena
for matters outside of
pekerjaan,
work.
tidak tahu kita harus apa sekarang.
Would you like to have some drinks, perhaps? You must be thirsty after all.
Ooh, drinks! Thank you! Paimon wonders what Novelette likes to drink. Oh, maybe he's a fan of really fancy... He seems like the type of person who'd own an entire winery. You know, like Diluc. What's inside these glasses? It looks just like water.
An astute observation. It is indeed water.
So it's just plain old water?
What did you think it was?
Since you're the Chief Justice and all, Paimon thought you'd prefer something more... sophisticated.
This water is indeed very special. It would not be an overstatement to call it sophisticated.
Ya pun dijemput sebut mewah. Rasanya
I believe
Paimon
you've already
kecewa
tried
sih.
Fanta. In fact, there are many other drink
Paimon,
factories in
Paimon.
Fontaine, including those that specialize in packaging. Said water is sourced from all across Tevat, including Mondstadt's Cider Lake, Liyue's Chintsa village, and Inazuma's Konda village. Here is one of their latest products, water from Sumeru's. If I were to comment on their mouthfeel, the waters of Cider Lake warm the heart. Distinct differences
Saya di
exist
setiap
between the
daerah.
waters of each area.
Oh,
You will appreciate their intricate.
masa sih ini Paimon cobain? Nggak percaya lagi dia.
What do you think?
Bagaimana? Paimon nggak tahu bedanya di mana. Ini betulan cuma air biasa.
At all.
Nah,
Just no...
How regrettable. It seems like you still have a long way to go in refining your tastes.
Hey, this doesn't have to do with refining our taste. Paimon's pretty sure most ordinary people can't... Oh, could it be because you're the Hydro Dragon? We are allowed to bring that up, right? Since no one else is around? Oh, Paimon's been wanting to ask this for ages. If you're the Hydro Dragon, why would you become Chief Justice? Sorry, Paimon was just curious. You don't have to answer.
There's nothing to hide. I was simply organizing my thoughts. I accepted this position because I wanted to seek out answers to questions that have perplexed me.
Questions? Are there really things you can't figure out?
Many, in fact. But the one question that puzzles me the most concerns my own existence. In essence, I neither know why I was born in this form, nor do I understand. I lost many memories from the moment I was born. Perhaps the elemental dragons of other nations may have some form of an answer. However, they are scattered across all of Tevat.
True. Some of them have very unique personalities, too.
I have been holding on to these unanswered questions for a long time. But there is one thing I've discovered along the way. My emotions easily resonate with my guess would be that there are at least some similarities between humans and my...
Have you made any progress then?
Sejauh ini udah kemajuan.
Perhaps, but I find such progress difficult to describe. As an
Demonya
outsider,
lucu.
chances to engage in meaningful interactions with others are few, and that's why I'm quite thankful for this chat. Such opportunities are rare. Alas, time is limited. We should move on with our investigation.
Are we gonna continue reading these documents? Paimon's getting dizzy already.
I wasn't able to find any leads even after browsing through most of the documents. But while we were on the topic of water a moment ago, another idea...
Water? Do you mean...
That's right. The Fountain of Lucine is where all of Fontaine's waters converge. It is the vessel of countless memories and emotions. If there really were an organization attempting to use Melusines against me, they should also hold an intense resentment towards me. Perhaps we'll be able to find some new leads by sensing the Hydra.
Why didn't Paimon...
Perhaps we should go. There shouldn't be too many people near the Fountain of Lucine during the evening.
Bisa, terus kita perlu ke sini. Oke. Aku kepingin gacha, nggak perlu menunggu hitam sama biru gitu kan. Bingung kan. Ini apa? Oh, bukan. Jadi perlu ke sini. Pas hari besok itu di mana? Di bawah ya? Oh, di situ. Aku kira kebablas.
The Solo renewed. The
Oh,
Spiriti Rasula
kebablas.
talks post-disaster rebuilding. I recently visited Poisson. Old soil can still give birth to new bloom, Miss Now.
Kemisiano ucapan nona Nafi.
It's like seeing a small cookie when you're
oke.
starving. Later, skyship with
Kapal terbang.
lunar brain of the Fontaine Research Institute. The various disputes that have arisen but few know what to call the second. And should that latter person achieve a miracle, they would... Wow! Paimon barely recognizes the people in the reports. Are those really...
What do you think? Pretty enthralling, huh? The Steambird's idea was pretty simple. With a disaster just having passed, we would print a free edition packed to the margins with good news to calm people down. The value for these big scoops lies in their inevitable follow-ups. We'll publish further reports and go into the stories behind those people. Edwin's assistant, Jurier, created a true flying ship, while Navia is leading people in the
Paimon's curious too! Wait a minute. Didn't we watch everything happen from start to finish? What's there to be curious about?
And that's exactly why I'd like you to come conduct interviews with me. You're the best incubators of news, if you haven't noticed. And also, with you around, I'm sure I'll get to see that Duke.
Are you sure? Hasn't he turned you down several times already?
Oh, this time will be different. Come on, let's head to Poisson first, and then make a trip to the fortress. There are some things you'll only know when you get there.
Buat Primo. Lu kemana lagi?
Should we
Ke
really be
Boyfriend.
off work?
Kembali ke sini. Oke. Bisa langsung ya? Bisa kok. Kan terusan muter sana. Aneh.
Navia!
Oh, it's you. What brings you all here?
Hey, we're just having a look around.
I'm here to update myself on how things are going here. Oh, the Fatui are here too!
Let me introduce you. This is Mr. Garunt Snežević. He represented the Knave in sending us a large amount of supplies, and is helping with our work. Our residents are hard at work as well. Thanks to everyone, work is progressing nicely. We've lost a lot of people, but we're moving forward. That will have to be enough.
Hello, Miss Charlotte. I'm a big fan of yours. I especially like that article you wrote last year about Fontaine's stray cats. But if you don't mind, could you not emphasize our role too much in your report? It's not charity we're doing here. We just happen to share the same interests as Despina.
I get where you're coming from. I'll keep it as simple as possible. Or would you be willing to feature as friendly neighbors?
That would be fine. Thanks.
Oh, you're back too. How are things? We finished laying down the construction materials. It'll be another hour before the workers are able to go over there.
Huh? You're here too, Clarence?
Well, her reputation's greatly risen after that whole duel business with Miss Farina, so she's here in Poisson to wait out the heat. All right. She really came here to help me out. There's too much to consider in the reconstruction of Poisson. The Spina has need of more decision makers. And, well, I do already happen to be connected to Mr. Callis.
Oh, wait just a moment. Do you mind me asking a few questions? You know, about how you felt before the duel, about what it was like facing down a god. There's lots of exciting material there, I bet.
Forget it. I'm sure you can find a better theme than that, Miss Charlotte.
I see you're the same as always. Couldn't you do me a favor, for Navia's sake?
Well, if we're talking about doing things for my sake, you might as well just take a few more photos of me. Or of the Traveler. It's better than wasting time persuading Chlorand, at any rate.
Of course I will. I'm not gonna let her off that easy. All right, then everyone who wants to be in the photo, gather up. And smile.
Wih, foto-foto. Duh, mau foto. Ya sudah lah ya.
Not bad. Your addition really helped the composition of the picture. All right, hang on a moment. Let me snap a few more shots. All right, that should do it. I'll be back here later anyway, so let's call it a day.
You're very quick.
Speed is of the essence when it comes to the news, and freshness is the key. Also, not to brag, but I'm pretty good at building connections. Who knows? I might eventually get that interview with you after all, Miss Chlorand.
Wow, you
Selamat
really
datang
do
ya,
have that
untuk.
never say die spirit. I'm impressed.
Jika
I'll hazard a
ada
guess that this is how you got
pertanyaan
an
tanya
interview
aja
at the
nggak
Fortress of
apa-apa.
Meripede.
Makasih ya udah kesini. Dia mampir-mampir. Oke.
Whoa, you're well informed. Let me make a guess too. I asked Sijuin, who told Monsieur Nervillette, and he told you—
That's a very complete information chain.
In truth, all Monsieur Neuvillette asked me was, when did the fortress become... I told him that it was best not to speak too soon.
Suaranya lucu.
There's no guarantee that Ridesley will make...
You're right. I've got to treasure every moment I have with them. In which case, I'll be making a move first.
Stay safe now, and tell me if you hear anything interesting. I'll treat you to afternoon tea in exchange.
Aku udah ngomong. Oke. Balik ke sini, ini di bawah atau di atas ya? Udah lah, kita teleport dulu aja deh.
We're way behind schedule.
Wow, guess we're here again, huh? There's a real nostalgic feeling to this place.
Looks like you've been missing us.
Duke, did you come all the way to the entrance to greet us?
Of course. I'm here to welcome you and our dear Miss Charlotte, whom our good head nurse recommended to me.
It's an honor to finally meet the much-rumored Duke. Thank you for consenting to my visit to the fortress, sir.
No need to thank me. But that said, I shouldn't be the focus of your interview. I trust you recall our agreement?
Of course, of course.
Jadwal.
All right then, this way.
Hey, no need to be so nervous. I've already taken all the photos we need. Miss Charlotte, do these pictures really need to be published on the cover of the Steambird?
It would seem that Miss Lorvine doesn't want her face to appear beside that of Mr. Jurier.
Sir, please don't say things like that.
But it looks like dear Mr. Jurier denies it. Might this interview be very important to you then?
No, I just... This is my first time being interviewed, and I'm very thankful to the Steambird for...
Now, I might not look it, but I actually did meet Mr. Edwin once. And I'll be honest, I enjoyed the boat that brought about a miracle, the ark that saved the people. Why, you recreated a myth back there, like an emissary of legend. Still, if I might ask, where's that flying ship now?
Huh. Looks like Charlotte's trying to get herself another exclusive scoop.
I have to apologize, but that ship is presently in the bowels of our factory. I'm afraid it won't be easy for you to get a shot of it.
Really? Well, then in that case, could I have an interview with you to make up for that loss?
You already know my answer, I'm afraid. Best you interview our head nurse instead. Or perhaps you'd like to take another photo of this couple of researchers?
Did you really have to use the word couple? Well, then, 2 solo photos will do.
Is my hair messed up? Please, someone help me have a look.
Things sure are getting pretty lively here. We've seen this kind of thing before. Oh, seems like everyone's here. Would any of you like to try this new drink I came up with?
Ah, Sijuin.
Hey, Miss Charlotte. Why don't you, take some pretty photos of our head nurse? Sure. Come on, Miss Sijuin. Over this way. Let's find a brighter spot.
Huh? Oh, sure. Do I have to smile? So, how have things been at the fortress?
same old, as you can see. Fontaine's undergone some changes, but this place is still more or less the same.
Other than that flying ship, it got a tad too much attention, I think.
That's why I decided to let the interview go through. We should direct more public opinions toward the behind-the-scenes heroes. Am I right, Mr. Jurrier? Miss Lurvine?
You're too kind, sir. I believe that you too should have your day in the sun. Not that you would want that, which is a pity.
I'll just leave the spotlight to you two. I see. Lots of things happened that day, huh? Anyway, regarding that Harbinger, I'm not sure you remember, but his 3 young followers are still waiting for his return.
He sure did win them over, huh?
I'll tell them that there's good news and bad news. The good being that their boss seems fine, and the bad being that they must...
Oh, actually, what about you? Are things gonna change for you too?
What change can there be? The Fortress will keep as to what Miss Farina's departure will mean for the nation, and if our laws and governance will be transformed, we'll leave those...
Hey everyone, the photo shoot's done.
Selamat datang ya yang menonton. Aku kasih udah datang.
In that case, let's call it a day.
Thanks for your cooperation. Come on, Traveler, let's go. Till next time, everyone.
There'll be a next time?
Maybe. Who knows? I might write a story about the underwater factory next time. Until then. All right. Last stop, the docks.
Oh, ini di mana nih? Ini. Oke. Di bawah kah? Katanya di bawah ya? Ini di bawah.
They really are here! How did you know?
Navia mentioned that she stayed in touch with Linny and the other...
Traveler, Paimon. Ah, and Miss Charlotte, too.
Would you like a magic pocket?
What sort of gadget is it?
It's a wondrous bag that can be used to carry many things. The water level has returned to normal, but if you see any of your things floating around, you can use this to carry them. Or you could trick a friend into doing it for you.
Trick a friend? I wonder which of my friends would fall for that.
You could just make a friend like Fremine here.
No,
Isn't that right, Fremine?
To be honest, that sounds pretty sweet. Could I have your contact, please?
Lynette sure is working hard to help Fremine socialize.
He was the one who proposed doing this. He even wants to assist in our magic shows.
Yes, I was planning to first introduce Pear as an...
That said, would anyone want to see a diver escape underwater?
Oh, it'll work out. Every journey begins with the first step. He'll become a part of our show eventually.
Lynette, could you come over?
Got it.
My, that Charlotte is rather perceptive. She got rid of everyone the moment she realized I had something to say to you. So, how have things been, Traveler? Father says that you did a great deal during the latest events. She's very grateful for your contributions to Fontaine.
That's all right. We were more than happy to help. So,
Oh, I guess you haven't heard. Well, after Lady Farina left, Father and Monsieur Neuvillette opened negotiations, during which he gave Fontaine's gnosis to her as a diplomatic gift.
a diplomatic gift? A gnosis?
Yes, I was quite surprised at first myself. But when I thought it over, there were actually a number of things going for it. It could have been done as an apology for the incident with Lord Child, or as thanks for his help in tying the all-devouring narwhal down. Furthermore, Father did also lend significant aid to Fontaine and Poisson.
That's true, but this is a gnosis we're talking about. Doesn't this seem a bit irresponsible?
I would agree, but I've also heard that it seems that Monsieur Neuvillette has had a significant change of heart regarding the matter.
So there's some reason for this that only Neuvillette knows about?
I suspect you'll have to ask him about that yourself. Yes, speaking of which, I did see him strolling around the entrance to the Fortress of Meripede a while back.
Isn't he real busy and stuff? Paimon didn't think he'd have the time for that. But back to the topic. The gnosis was given to the knave, right? What about Child?
They say that he's returned to Snezhnaya to recover from his wounds. I hear that the recent disaster really did a number on his health.
That's true. When you think about it, we've had loads of run-ins with the Fatui. To think we'd be allied with them this time.
So shocked by such a simple switching of sides?
Oke, begitu.
Father!
Oh, ada ayahnya.
Well, what do you know? Come to the docks to see how my children are doing and meet.
Are you going to take the gnosis back to Snezhnaya?
That is our duty as harbingers, yes. Don't be too preoccupied with sides. The goal of the Fatui concerns not a single place or person, but the entire world. With such a grand goal in mind, it is inevitable that we must wear many masks. Switching my masks is something I've always done. Well, that depends on many things. No one truly knows what the future holds. What good is honesty if you can't rely on it forever? As for you, I very much look forward to our next collaboration. Good things cannot be achieved alone, and you've proved yourselves to be great partners. A vision? All right. I'll remember to return it. Thank you for keeping it safe for him this entire time.
Selamat.
And that's a wrap for me.
Ya, aku beres. Oh.
You're...
Greetings, Miss Journalist.
Mana wartawan? Halo juga.
Hello. If I'm not mistaken, there are diplomatic channels I'll need to report to take a photo of you.
That is correct. So forgive me, but I will not be able to serve as a subject in your article. However, feel free to write as much as you'd like about our dear magicians and our upcoming rookie talent.
I will.
The sea breeze is quite pleasant. I shall continue my walk while the weather remains so agreeable. Farewell.
Farewell, Father.
Oh, she has such an intimidating presence. I didn't even dare to take a picture. Thankfully, I've already wrapped up all my pre-scheduled interviews. Thank you all. This'll be more than enough for me to write about, I'm sure.
Don't be too nervous. Why don't you take a magic pocket before you go? Here, Traveler, Paimon, you take one too.
To move things about?
That's right. Funny. I was giving out magic pockets when we first met, too. I guess this must be life. We will all follow our own paths, and serendipity will lead you to your fated friends. All right, then. We'll be handing out pockets in some other districts later, so we'll get going now. Have a good day, you two.
Well, guess we sent Charlotte off. Shall we go see what Neverlette's doing? As long as he's not so busy that he doesn't have time to chat anyway.
If you lie on the grass, you can feel the heartbeat of the world. Next on the agenda,
Aku pengen mencari
I
kupu-kupu
probably shouldn't
melayang
disturb
sih.
them.
Oke.
Looks like we got lucky today. There's hardly anyone around.
What should we do next? Oh, Traveler, can you still hear the voices from the fountain?
Perhaps leave the investigation to me.
Ayo.
I need you to take a few steps back and keep a safe distance.
A safe distance? Neverlet, what exactly are you... Oh, it's glowing!
Wah. Ya ilahi. Dilanda perasaan pusing. Oh, oke. Oh, belajar di sekitar arena. Sedang berada. Hitam putih.
Thank you for bringing us here, Monsieur Neverlet. The Court of Fontaine is truly incredible. There's so many things I've never seen or heard before.
I understand your excitement, but there's no need to thank me. Although I have responded to your wishes, it was not without personal interest. Melusine's special sight make them especially suited for joining the Maréchaussée Phantom. I'm certain you'll become an indispensable part of Fontaine's detective force.
I know, but I'm really glad to be of help. Not only can I repay you for your kindness, but also, it feels like my life has become a lot more meaningful.
But a meaningful life also comes with its risks.
It's definitely the safest to just stay in the village, but I want to see the outside world nonetheless. In truth, I've never really understood the purpose of my existence, or what I'm capable of contributing to this world. For almost 20 years, we've stayed in our village without finding any answers. That's why we wanted to leave our village and...
I understand your confusion. In fact, I feel the same way. I too came here for an answer to my questions about my own existence.
Really? Could you tell us what we should do to fit in as you did? The truth is, many people threw rocks at us today and told us to go back to our village. It hurt a lot when they hit me in the head.
Logically speaking, both time and effort are essential when different species attempt to peacefully coexist. It will be a difficult road ahead, with countless obstacles to overcome. Different identities and ways of thinking all contribute to strengthening the barrier between one another. Removing it will be no easy feat. There aren't many suggestions I can share, because just like you, I haven't fully integrated into this society. Despite my social status, I am still an outsider.
Oh, I see. Let's all do our best then. I'm confident that we'll find the meaning of our existence one day.
I believe in you, but you shouldn't lose sight of the difficulties ahead. If you run into any trouble, I suggest that you inform Vautrin, the captain of the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol.
Huh? Is he the person I met in the Palais Marmonia earlier?
Yes? Do you have any concerns?
That stone-faced human. He didn't even bother to look at me when I tried talking to him. It felt like
He is an earnest man. There will be plenty of opportunities to work together in the future, so please try to get along.
Hello. Can I help with anything?
Thanks, but no need.
Oh. Hello, I'm Carol, a Melazine. Is there anything you need help with?
Get away from here! I'm calling the guards.
Please, calm down. I don't mean to cause any harm.
Hard to say.
Yeah, we should probably stay away from these monsters. Haven't you realized? Strange incidents have been increasing ever since they came.
Why should we trust this species from who knows where anyway? I can't believe Nervilat allowed them into the court of Fontaine just like that.
Exactly. That so-called Chief Justice even granted them official positions. Not only that, but they're now responsible for investigating cases as well. I swear, there's some hidden agenda at play here.
Go away! Quit acting innocent!
I'm not leaving. I won't let you say bad stuff about him. We joined the Mari Chaussee Phantom and solved lots and lots of cases. We've never done anything wrong.
Solving cases? With Nervilet in cahoots with you. You could have fabricated it all, and no one would know. So tell me, how can you guarantee that you Melazines aren't involved in anything that occurred recently?
Didn't I tell you before? Don't go advertising if you're not a good talker.
Vautrin?
Aside from spreading unjustified rumors, if you continue insulting members of the Mare Chaussee Phantom, the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol has every right to subject you to interrogation. There have indeed been an increase in cases recently, perhaps due to the...
How can two completely different species possibly coexist?
You heard that?
Yeah. I don't understand. Why won't anyone believe us?
There have been rumors saying that you were born from calamity, and that you inherently bring danger to those around you. There are countless negative rumors about you floating around in Fontaine.
Coba ya questnya ya. Kira bakalan cepet. Oh, bisa berusaha sepopnya.
But I can at least
Kasihan
try
dia.
making my best effort. I still want to try a little harder. Thank you for bailing me out earlier. Okay, I won't be taking any more of your time. I painted a lot of flyers last night, so I have to stay and hand them out to everyone.
Give them to me.
You're not gonna take them away, right?
We'll hand them out together. The faster we get this done, the sooner we can head back.
Oh. Ini nggak dapet dia dari tadi. Tiga. Oh, nggak bisa. Ada. Kenapa aku tahu kenapa?
Monsieur Nevelet, what's this?
Medals of Peace, awarded to you and Vautrin. Thank you for your continued dedication in the past 5 years. You've taken one small step forward in helping Melusines gain the trust of humans.
I think I'll pass.
Hey, don't say that. We wouldn't have made it this far without you. It won't be long before Melusines begin living peacefully with the humans. Just the thought of it makes me happy.
Don't keep your hopes up. We've barely scratched the surface. There's still a long way to go before that dream of yours comes true.
You blockhead! Don't ruin the mood!
Vautrin brings up a good point. The trust humans have placed in you is still very fragile. Any small incident could undermine the hard work you've put in. Please be on your guard for the next few days.
Yes, sir.
Okay, got it.
Medal of Peace? Peace isn't going to give us back what's rightfully ours.
Are you sure we should do this? We're no match for Nevelet, even with all our powers combined. What if...
Nah, not gonna happen. As long as he remains in his position, there's no chance he'd take us out personally. There are rules even he must comply with in the political sphere, unless he wants to become an enemy of Fontaine. So quit worrying and just go ahead with it. I've already planned out the murder. Once we lay the blame on the Melusines as the person who brought them to the court of Fontaine, Neuvillette will be left with no excuse.
I guess you're right. Ugh. If he just left things the way they were, it never would have come to this. But he's forced our hand. Time to teach him a lesson.
Turn the murderer in!
Okay.
Melusines can't be trusted! That goes for Neuvillette, too!
Peaceful coexistence? What a joke. Get out of the court of Fontaine and don't ever come back!
Save? Gimana ya? Jalan.
The results of the investigation are in, Captain Vautrin.
Go on.
There is no direct evidence, but reasonable inference indicates that the ones controlling the situation are supporters of the old regime. whose interests have been undermined by the reform. They tricked Miss Carroll into going to the crime scene and pressed charges against her. After that, they incited panic among the people in order to make Monsieur Neuvillette confess to his mistakes and yield up power. The guards were stopped by the enraged mob and couldn't intervene in time. Miss Carroll chose to sacrifice herself to pacify the situation.
And she called me a blockhead. A little investigation would have cleared things up. Why didn't she wait until we'd established the truth? She didn't have to prove her innocence like that.
The situation had rapidly escalated to a physical altercation between infuriated citizens and the guards. Miss Carroll might have thought there was no better plan.
That is indeed something she'd do.
Captain Vautrin, should I present these results to Monsieur Neuvillette right away?
There's no need. Notify the guards to restrict public access to all information.
Restrict access to... Wait, are you planning to...
There's something I've never told Carol. I had a little sister named Delaria who passed away when I was very young. She's just like Carol in every possible way. Innocent, kind, always believing the best of people. People like her are the most vulnerable to deception and betrayal. From the moment I met Carol, I knew that she'd be easily manipulated by others. I kept a cold demeanor and tried lecturing her into giving up.
Looks like she was unfazed by that.
Yes. In fact, some of her spirit must have rubbed off on me instead. Because I too began working towards that pie-in-the-sky dream of hers. I should have known. Those cowards don't have the guts to confront Neuvillette. They even avoided causing trouble for me. Can you understand how I feel? Right now, there's only one thought on my mind. Only through bloodshed can their debt be repaid.
I understand, but I'm certain Monsieur Neuvillette wouldn't accept that as a solution.
That's exactly why we need to keep this a secret. Give me the list of suspects. What happens after this has nothing to do with any of you. I will take responsibility for everything.
Sorry. Oh, ini sudah berarti ya di pojokan sini ya. Semoga nggak dapet dia di sana ya. Soalnya kayak putih hitam gitu loh gambarnya.
Did you know? They're hearing a major case today, and the criminal is Captain Vautrin of the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol. Apparently, he resorted to personal measures to seek revenge for Carol and settled the score with the group that framed his friend. Hey, why aren't you saying anything?
I'm thinking... we should try our best to bail him out when the trial commences.
Bail him out? Why?
Shh, keep it down! Haven't you realized? Both Vautrin and Carol are Nervillette's most trusted subordinates. After everything that happened to Carol, Nervillette's guaranteed to do everything he can to keep Vautrin around. Besides, now that the old regime has been uprooted, Nervillette's status is secure as can be. As long as we redirect public opinion, Neuvillette will be able to give Vautrin a reprieve. The benefits are endless.
Vautrin sought vengeance for his friend for a valid cause. This represents the justice he'll... Please, think about it. If the same thing had happened to you, wouldn't you feel the same way he did?
Yeah, that's right!
This whole thing started because of those despicable cowards who levied false accusations against Carol. How could Vautrin be declared guilty for seeking revenge?
Monsieur Neuvillette.
Ada kah?
Mr. Vautrin is
Nggak
innocent!
ada ya? Apa ada?
Order! I acknowledge your arguments. Vautrin, your revenge could be seen as a form of justice. I understand your decision. Which is why I cannot help but feel regret and even grief about the judgment I must now impose. Personal justice does not equate to justice as defined by the law. To execute your plan for revenge, you abused your authority and conducted informal executions. Your actions have thus violated the law. Therefore, you will be declared guilty.
What? That can't be! Monsieur Neuvillette, please give this a little more thought. He has done so much for Fontaine.
Vautrin, my friend, is there anything else you want to say?
Neuvillette, what have I done to deserve this? Is this what justice means to you?
Order. Since there have been no further objections, the Oratrice will now deliver the final verdict regarding the charges against Mr. Vautrin. According to the judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal, Mr. Vautrin will be declared guilty.
Goodbye, Monsieur Neuvillette.
This all happened because of Carol's naive ideas.
How can different species peacefully coexist anyway?
What's wrong? Are you not feeling well?
Apologies, it seems like my memories got the better of me. I tried my best to suppress the power of Hydro within myself, but it seems like it still caused the emotions within the Fountain of Lucine to boil over. Due to my negligence, the overflow of emotions and memories must have affected you as well. Are you all right?
Wow, the Hydro Dragon is more powerful than Paimon thought. Anyways, the last time we came here, the traveler only heard voices from the Fountain of Lucine. No emotions boiling over or anything.
It is as you said. This might be because I am different. It is not only the fountain. I can sense emotions from all waters in Fontaine.
That sounds odd.
But I rarely ever do anything like this. Which ones? It's fine. It was a coincidence, but perhaps it is a good thing that you saw everything in that form. You should now understand why I believe there to be a conspiracy behind all this. These two cases are much too similar. I felt like I needed to do something.
Paimon's starting to lose track of what you're saying. Don't leave Paimon out of the conversation. Paimon wants to help too.
Then let us get back to the point. While I was investigating the fountain, I discovered something strange. I did not sense too much hatred towards me within its accumulated emotions. I don't know what caused this to happen, but it seems like there won't be a shortcut to finding the organization that may be pulling the strings here. However, I did find some resentment directed towards Kiara. If I remember correctly, it seemed to be related to a smuggling case.
Oh, didn't we read about that in one of the documents?
You've read about it. In that case, the resentment should have come from that incident.
Huh? What are you doing here? I was just about to look for you at the Palais Mermonia.
Navia! Nice to see you again! Is there something we can help with?
I've heard some things, but I'm not purposely asking around or anything. Don't worry. Rumors are abroad that someone's scheming against Melusines, so I told the Spina di Rosula to keep an eye out for leads. We've had unfamiliar faces showing themselves at—
Thank you. Where did you hear about all—
The Chief Justice out on investigation, accompanied by the Traveler from afar. No matter how you conceal your whereabouts, there will be countless eyes watching you. You talked to Kiara, but didn't ask her to keep things secret. People curious to know asked around for information, then it was only a matter of time before word of the threatening letter spread all across Fontaine.
So that's what Charlotte meant.
Indeed. I did not expect that this could be kept hidden for too long, but the rumors still spread faster than I imagined.
You know, it could be because you attract more attention than you think. Anyway, any progress with the investigation?
The suspects who threatened Kiara might have to do with a certain smuggling case, but it is still uncertain if there is in fact another party behind all this. We are planning to return to the Palais Mermonia to revisit some details.
All right, then I'll round up the Spina di Rosula and follow up on their progress. Wait for my word. Ta-ta!
Nevertheless, do you think there'll be any problems now that the word is out?
I have already considered that possibility, and I do not think that there will be any. What is more important is how the case is perceived by the public. 400 years ago, they chose to side with the old regime and direct their resentment towards the Melusines. I hope the same won't happen again. Let us head back to the Palais.
Strange. What are these people doing out on the streets so late at night? Did something happen? Let's take a look around.
Have you heard? Someone's plotting against a Melusine. This is 100% the truth. Even the Chief Justice is investigating in person.
What? That's it! Who's been threatening Melusines? Show yourself!
Our enemies are lurking in the shadows and won't easily reveal themselves. But no amount of hiding will keep us from finding them.
That's exactly what I wanted to say. The guards have already begun to take action. We can't just stand by and watch. Think about how much we owe them. Now that they're in danger, how can we just sit back and do nothing?
Everyone, please stay alert to your surroundings from now on. If you see any suspicious persons, report them to the guards immediately.
It feels like you've been following me this whole time. Did something happen?
We were informed that. Nope. We just finished our shifts and happened to be strolling by.
Have you had dinner yet? Why don't we check out the new items at the dessert shop together?
Oke, selamat datang
This
di
isn't a
channel
good
aku.
time to be out and about.
Semoga betah
Come on,
dan terima
don't
kasih.
act tough. I bet you're hungry too. All right, let's go buy a cake or something.
You shouldn't ever skip meals, especially.
I heard even Nervilette's keeping an eye on the situation.
This
This is the perfect chance to get promoted. We gotta make sure we give it all we've got.
Seriously? Were you planning to shirk your duty?
Relax, I was just playing. We've worked together for years now. If something happened to them, I'd be haunted by regret for the rest of my life.
That's more like it. We should stand guard until the criminal has been caught.
Come and fight me instead, you cowards!
Have you heard? Even the special patrol came to help.
Shh, look. Is it that Nervilette? I think he's looking at us.
Looks like there's nothing to worry about.
This is truly wonderful.
So, wanna go over and say hi?
No, I should stay where I am. My appearance could give rise to unnecessary commotion. Let us stick to our plan and return to the Palais Mermonia. The faster we uncover the truth, the better.
Ini udah berapa ini sih? Berapa jam lagi? Oh, udah 2 jam. Oke. Ini deket ini ada. Oh, udah kesini. Kita mencari. Mungkin ada isinya ya. Oh, kurang banget. Oh ya. Sorry. Cukup mengantuk. Oh, berarti aku belum selesai nggak sih? Masih kurang dikit lagi nggak sih? Loh, oh ya? Cari dokumen yang mencurigakan. Ini dokumen apa yang mencurigakan? Di sini nggak sih? Ini dokumen apa yang mencurigakan ya? Benar kok. Oke. Hewan peliharaan. Oh, ini.
The smuggling case, the list of involved.
What does it say?
The principal offenders those with close connections or mutual interests with the offenders, but among them, surveillance of Essin has ceased.
So many names. Is the one who sent that threatening letter to Kiara on the list?
Yes, there is something suspicious. It seems like he's closely related to the core members of the smuggling case.
Monsieur Nervalette, someone claiming to be from the Spina du Rasula just checked in with us. He said, and I quote, "We have located the suspect. They're chatting at the cafe."
Huh? How did Navi you find them so quickly? We've only just figured out the suspect's name.
I too am perplexed. The cafe isn't too far from here. We should head over and take a look.
Siapa namanya? Ini Ayato. Dapat nggak ya? Di bawah kan nanti ya, oh di luar. Oh, nggak pakai spasi ya? Oh, masih Kak David. Wih, 100%. Ah, didukung Nightbot. Kak David, aku didukung Nightbot pacaran sama ini Ayato. Buset, ku SSD. Suka aku kalau didukung gitu tuh, kayak bahagia sendiri gitu.
Whoa. Check out all these people.
Hehehe.
Hey there, are you Navia's friends too?
These are the people who have had recent dealings at the Marechaussee Phantom.
Tumben-tumbennya aku didukung Nightbot.
I
Beda
sent for
enggak?
someone to
Invite them over.
Exactly. Now, I heard there's great coffee here.
Yeah, it's our pleasure to be guests of the Spina di Rosula.
I've wanted to have a meetup like this for ages.
Oke. Lucu soalnya. 100%.
Let's get back to business. Is there anyone called Issa here?
Yes, that's me.
You're Essa?
Yes.
Did you write that threatening letter?
I did, but I was just following orders.
Orders from whom?
Domenico. He was my boss. I couldn't disobey.
Domenico? Where is he now?
The fortress of Meropide.
Well, I'm afraid even the Spina would have... Looks like you'll have to make the trip yourselves. This was as much as I could...
You've done more than enough.
Leave the formalities for later. If he really is the one setting up...
Alright then, let's head to the fort.
Bahagia dapat 100 sih. Kayak apa gitu. Tandai quest, tunda quest, lanjut quest. Komedi. Tunda quest ini. Aku mau questnya advance quest. Yang cukup lama. Advance quest. Habis gini selesai soalnya ya. Ini advance quest ya? Oh ini advance quest.
And I just want our
Kelihatannya 12 menit lagi aku selesai deh live streamnya deh. Selesaiin aja sampai jam 2 gitu. Oh, lebih tinggi. Oke, kalau tempat ya, boleh pilihnya di mana? Cukup seru ternyata.
The entrance to the fortress! Ooh, he really is there! So, you really are here, Nervalet! I didn't think you were going to have free time this hour of the day.
Really? Oh, I suppose you must have met Mr. Linney. He took the time to greet me In any case, you came at a good time. I was just considering reaching out to you to set up a meeting, so I may explain some things that I haven't had the time to before.
Aw, Paimon's glad that you remembered. Thank you for keeping us on your mind, what with you being busy and all. Alright, let's have it then. How was Fontaine actually saved? The whole business is still...
It is strange how words can often leave a bitter taste in the mouth.
Menit bisa nggak ya quest archon-nya? Atau ini rodang ya?
That's what happened? Fossilor destroyed the divine throne of the Hydro Archon, but Paimon still doesn't quite get what you did to save the Fontanians from dissolving.
For me, the authority of the ancient dragons refers to absolute control over the hydro element. Fontanians were incomplete humans born of Egeria's use of the power of the primordial. But so long as those primordial energies remain within them, in other words, when I gave my verdict, Fontanians became true human.
Fossilor must have counted on you to make that decision as well. Your verdict was the key. Yeah, and in a manner of speaking, Fossilor finally managed to fulfill the original Hydro Archon's wish to turn Oceanids into real people too.
It seems from your expressions that you still have more things you wish to ask. Ask away. I will tell you the truth as I know it.
Hang on a sec. Paimon's still got a question about the Gnosis. When we spoke to Linny earlier, he mentioned that your attitude towards giving away the Gnosis had clearly changed. We guessed that there might be some reason for it that only you were aware of.
No wonder the House of the Hearth is the Fatui's intelligence division. They are certainly sharp. So regarding this specific issue, I was just getting ready to share something with you.
What is it?
In truth, I exchanged some further words with that lady named Skirk after sending you two back to the surface. It went something like this.
Udah selesai kah?
Well, we're going to
Belum,
head
masih di
outside to
sini.
see what's going on. You hurry over soon as well, all right, Nerv?
Wah.
What next?
The all-devouring narwhal isn't here. So I'm no longer getting any I can finally catch the scent of your power. What it's made of. It is the authority of the planet's primordial dragons. But with something very similar to a god's curse. I'm sure I've encountered something like this before. What?
I do not know what you speak of.
Ah, of course. How could I forget? You should have the remains of the third descender on your person, yes?
Remains? I've never heard of any such thing.
Huh. According to your parlance, I believe it may be called a gnosis.
Well, that much is true. After Focalor's divinity faded, she handed her gnosis to me. But I fear I have never heard of it described in the manner that you just did.
I've been training with my master, the Foul, ever since I was young, and I have never returned to the surface since. So most of the information I possess, it is only natural for those who are greater than humanity to possess a different sort of common sense. Which is why, regardless, you should probably get rid of objects of misfortune to prevent any disasters from befalling you. To live in itself is a blessing. But once a person dies, the bonds he once had with this world shall all turn to...
What do you mean by that?
No need to fret. These are just my personal thoughts. And my reason for no...
This third descender you refer to, who are they?
Master never mentioned them to me. Perhaps it just wasn't that important for me. If you're interested, though, I could ask him. I'll be sure to pass the answer on to you next time.
Next time? You believe we will meet again?
I do. Wait. I have a disciple of my own, don't I?
Muridnya banyak ya. Murid di bawah murid. Ada.
That's what she told me. Whether it would prove useful or not, I wanted to pass that information on to you.
The remains of the third descender? So that's
Yeah,
what
this
the
is
gnosis
gnosis.
actually are.
Okay,
I just thought they looked like chess pieces. How could they be a
All the same, assuming that there was no misunderstanding or special metaphor at play.
And she said that it would bring misfortune and that you should check it, which is...
If she speaks the truth, then I would simply be putting Fontaine at unnecessary risk by keeping it here. I had guessed that you might already be familiar with this concept, but I did not expect you to be one of them. That means that the Gnoses, which are exceedingly element compatible and can even enhance elemental abilities, do indeed... I wonder, does your body also...
Like being able to use elemental powers. No, let's not think about this stuff right now. It just feels comparing the Traveler to the dead third descender and all. That's what you say, but this topic still feels like bad luck. Once Child recovers, let's get some more answers out of him. Or go look for his master and get the answers that way.
I too believe it unwise to make too many blind guesses when information is lacking. The same is true of being at court.
Alright. Whatever the case, it seems like the crisis here in Fontaine's over for now.
Yes. All of Faust...
But she sacrificed herself in the end as a god, and she's...
I suppose that would be the mystery of a god's will. I suspect not. But once in a while I too would guess that if wishes were like the... life flows like water, and rain, and what ultimately is the difference?
Oh, udah selesai. Akhirnya selesai. Oke. Dapat primo. Udah berapa ya ini ya? Oke. Talenta. Oh, pantesan. Beda deh. Aku pengen gacha. Oh, nah, bisa dibuka. Oke. Lumayan ya. Akhirnya selesai. Padahal aku kepingin gacha. Tapi di sini nggak masih ya? Ini siapa? Wow. Ini siapa? Ada Raiden. Ada orangnya di live chat, Pak. Aku mau kada aja. Tapi katanya hitam bagus. Cari peti aja kali ya 2. Mau gacha yang biru itu 2. Dapat 2 ini. Apa? Gacha standar. Lumayan. Iya sih. Gak usah kali ya. Ditabung aja buat kapan-kapan gitu gacanya. Aku tipe
The
dulu.
assumption that
Tipe. David, kamu lagi apa?
This realm is truly beginning. If you ever have any questions about
Kita keluar dari sini. Ya udah deh, aku mau cari kupu-kupu dulu bentar. Habis cari kupu-kupu aku mau live end stream. Kupu-kupu berapa ya? Setahu aku kupu-kupu dikit. Apa 8? paling ya nanti setelah 2-3 hari ini aku mau cari ini lagi deh, mau mencari kupu-kupu supaya bisa ini ngerjain konten-kontennya dengan enak gitu loh, jadi nggak usah mikirin kupu-kupu lagi. Batuku tinggal dikit. Pak David, kakak nggak cari ini kak, batu kak. Mending cari batu mau nggak? Batumu setahu kok dikit deh.
Solidify.
Sebelum kita naik, kita pakai jomblo, baru naik.
Make my escape.
Menembus rangkaian helikopter supaya tidak mata-mata. Batu pun udah kebanyakan. Itu deh. Di mana ya? Oh ini deh. Oke, jangan hilang. Oke. Lumayan. Di sini tuh dapat banyak tuh kayak wah enak gitu, langsung dapat banyak. Ini.
Solidify.
Atau Pak David, kita buat apa ya? Kok kita? Aku buat akun baru gitu, mulai dari nol gitu. Kayaknya seru ya kelihatannya ya. Buat mengisi kekosongan.
Make my escape. Make my escape.
Betul. Aku mau ke mana ya? Ini apa sih? ya, foto mana? Ya nggak dapat. Oh, sudah tidak masalah. Gimana? Di sini masuk, di situ kan. Kasih dulu. Lagi deh. Udah apa ya? Oke, udah. Kupu-kupu. Batu. Aku mau nanya Kak David. Aku tuh menemukan peti di dekat apa? Aku nggak nandain deh. Kak David di sini nggak masih ah? Kayak peti legend gitu loh. Ada batu, ada peti. Gitu. Oh iya, ini di sini. Ini gimana caranya? Ini. Aku mau ini. Dari zaman dahulu lah, nggak tahu-tahu.
Stabilize.
Halo peti. Itu quiz. Lupa aku quiz apa. Kalau buka usahanya jasamku jasamku apa? Iya, jasam atas ini deh. Jadi 100 deh. Ini masih 95, masih mencari-cari. Kita mencari aja nanti ya. Oh, peti. Turun dulu satu-satu. Di bawah. di atas. Rasanya di atas itu loh. Ke sini ya. Iya di atas.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same.
Ini dekat-dekat sini deh. Itu di bawah ya. Oh itu tuh. Oh gak pernah ngambil ini. Astaga.
One man's stone is another man's gem.
Hihi, ada lagi nggak ya? Habis. Kok rasanya nggak nambah ya? Bisa gitu ya? Sampai lumutan, sampai berdebu. Ini di situ. Parah emang.
Unsolicited, and all the more valuable for it.
Aku jeda dulu.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember.
Sepertinya di sini nggak pernah keambil, nggak pernah kelihat.
One man's stone is another man's gem.
Jatuh jonglinya. Oke, mengerti. Oke, benang. dia turun. Di sini enggak? Apa bukan ya? Oh, ini.
One
Kalau benar
man's
dia
stone
lo beti
is another man's gem.
itu toh. Ada lagi enggak? Apa persis sih? Oh, 4 lagi. Kayak di atas deh. Oke. Semoga jongdingnya dilihat ke di atas ya. Coba kita teleport deh. Di atas. Coba. Bisa ya? Sini. Ini kok jatuh? Berarti aku nggak ngajak dia ya? Dia ngajak dia. Tapi di sini nggak ada sih. Bisa situ ya? Oh, itu. Itu di pojokan situ ya, supaya kelihatan gitu ya. Asal ini. Ini kalau nggak ada primo,
One man's stone is another man's gem. unsolicited, and all the more valuable for it.
Satu, masih 9, masih banyak.
One man's stone is another man's gem.
Masih nggak ada di sini ya? Lihat deh.
One man's stone is another man's gem.
Udah setengah 3. Benar 7. Coba begini deh.
Gather!
Baik, udah karena ini juga ya, udah banyak yang ke ekspor gitu. Bisa saja deh. Ini ada ini, ada batu.
Stabilize.
Kondisinya aku ngambilin batu sekalian.
Solidify.
Gimana-gimana ya?
Rise.
Stabilize.
Susah loh ya. Pakai kasih aja deh. Karena kan kita punya kasuhan, kita pakai kasuhan. Kasuhan.
Sounds good to me.
Crumble. Solidify.
Time to go. The wind knows me. A fateful offering.
Satu jam ada sih nggak? Oke. Coba. Oh ini. Satu.
Brings a smile to my face.
Kita nggak ada sih. Jadinya.
One with nature.
Never
again.
Tidak satu.
This fades in a little. Commit it to memory. Yeah! Yeah!
This is order.
Udah, kesudahan live streamingnya. Nah, ide aja buat penutup. Ya, sekian dari aku semuanya. Terima kasih ya udah menonton. Mohon maaf jika aku ada salah kata dan live streamingnya masih imut-imut. Terima kasih banyak ya udah mensupport channel aku. Ya sudah, begitu. Selamat beristirahat dan mengerjakan kerjaan lainnya. Bye bye. Katanya udah ini deh. Pak David, aku sudah. Makasih. Nanti nah tadi udah